The Richest Man in Babylon is a classic financial self-help book written by George S. Clason. However, there is limited information available about the author as he has left a relatively low profile in terms of personal details. George S. Clason was an American author and businessman who lived from 1874 to 1957. He is best known for writing The Richest Man in Babylon, which was first published in 1926. The book is a collection of parables set in ancient Babylon, featuring timeless financial wisdom and advice on wealth accumulation, money management, and personal finance. The Richest Man in Babylon is an all-time classic of personal finance and wealth building. A timeless tale told in parables, it follows the journey of a rich, wise man who imparts his wisdom on financial stability to his students. The Richest Man in Babylon isn't just an inspiring fable. It's a blueprint for attaining lasting wealth and financial security. In this blog post, I'll be sharing the lessons of the Richest Man in Babylon and how we can apply them to our own lives. From the importance of debt reduction to the power of evergreen investments and compounding interest, you'll find out how you can become richer than the fictional titular character himself. So get ready to take your place amongst the ranks of riches, or at least start living a life more financially sound than King Solomon. Have you ever heard of the ancient tale, The Richest Man in Babylon? It's an intriguing story of a wealthy man from Babylon who shares his secrets to success with two young merchants. The lessons he teaches are still relevant today and are worth passing along to anyone striving for financial success. Here's a quick overview. The man explains that the key to wealth is saving money by controlling one's expenses. He also stresses the importance of setting aside 1/10 of one's income, instead of spending it all on immediate wants. He goes on to explain that one's savings can be invested in ways that will work to increase it. Lastly, he emphasizes finding ways to enrich oneself by getting proper education and learning practical business skills. Of course, this is only a summary of The Richest Man in Babylon. While some aspects may feel outdated, a lot of wisdom can be gained from this tale, not just for financial success, but for personal growth as well. So take it in and give it a read. You might just be surprised at how much this ancient story has to offer. The 7 Cures to Financial Woes. If you're like most people, your finances are a bit of a roller coaster. One day you're up, the next, you're down. That's why the classic tale of the Richest Man in Babylon holds such timeless wisdom for many of us. So what can we learn from this wise man? In his story, he outlines 7 cures that apply to our current financial woes. Spend less than you earn. It all starts with basic math. Live within your means and make sure your outgoings never exceed your income. Create an emergency fund. You'll never know when you might need a cushion. Having an emergency fund will come in handy during hard times. Invest at regular intervals. As Warren Buffett says, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Follow your plans. A foolproof plan won't help unless you follow it. Sticking to your plans will help you gain more financial security over time. Reinvest your profits. Don't be content with paltry returns. Reinvest your profits so that they can produce even greater returns. Utilize leverage for greater returns on investment. Business owners and investors use leverage to increase their returns on investment. Take advantage of this. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying investments helps protect them from potential losses and maximizes returns. Financial advice in the story. The Richest Man in Babylon is chock full of wise financial advice. And while it was written over a century ago, it's still relevant today. In this timeless tale, you'll find phrases like, a part of all you earn is yours to keep, and pay yourself first. So what can we learn? Well, here are a few takeaways. Make a budget and stick to it. From the beginning of the story, Arcad advises us to keep track of our expenses by creating a budget. This way we can understand our spending habits and how much is coming in versus going out. Be smart with your money. It may give you some instant satisfaction to buy something shiny and new, but investing for the long term is the best way to build wealth. Invest wisely. The Richest Man in Babylon teaches us how important it is to consider how safe your investments are before investing a lot of money into them, and that goes for stocks, bonds, and other investments as well. Don't forget about savings. In addition to investing for the future, Arcad also reminds us to save money for downtime and emergencies, so that we'll be prepared if something unexpected happens. With its simple yet powerful messages about managing money and investing wisely, The Richest Man in Babylon provides invaluable lessons that have stood the test of time and are just as relevant today as they were back then. The power of saving. Learning a lesson from The Richest Man in Babylon? Start saving. The novel reinforces a timeless lesson: saving money is the key to success. The key, as explained in the book, is to save at least 10% of what you earn. This may sound daunting, but it's easier than you think. Let's break it down. Set a budget for what money you need for rent, food, and other necessities, and then figure out, 10% at a time, what you can sock away for future use. You might be wondering where on earth this 10% figure came from. It comes from the 7 laws of gold, outlined in the novel. 1/10 of each paycheck goes into savings, and of that savings, 3/10 must be reinvested. The remaining 6/10 can be used for daily expenses or saved as emergency funds. By sticking to these simple principles, you too can amass a respectable amount of money over time, just like the richest man in Babylon. Lessons on earning and investing. In the book, the story is told of a rich merchant who shared his secrets about earning, saving, and investing with the people of Babylon. And while it was written in 1926, some of his advice has stood the test of time. Here are 5 important lessons from The Richest Man in Babylon that you can implement in your own life. Save at least 10% of what you earn. A great way to start building wealth is to pay yourself first by setting aside money each month so that you can invest it down the road. Look for reliable investments. Before investing your money, do your homework and look for investments with a proven history and track record of success. Be vigilant about where you put your hard-earned cash. Live within your means. Don't go into debt trying to keep up with others. Put yourself first and make wise decisions based on what's best for you, not what everyone else is doing. Make a budget and stick to it. Creating a budget sets limits around how much you're willing to spend so that you don't get carried away with impulse purchases or splurges. It's an easy way to stay on top of your finances without having to think about it too much. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is one of the best ways to build wealth over time, by pursuing education, skills, or experiences that will help further your career or set you up for success later down the road. How to develop financial wisdom. If you're wondering how to develop financial wisdom like the richest man in Babylon, look no further. The central theme of the book is that having a steady source of income and living within your means is key to success. Here are a few ways you can start building your Babylonian empire. Invest in yourself first. The Richest Man in Babylon recommends that at least 10% of your income should go towards self-improvement, whether it's further education or purchasing a tool or resource you need for your business. Investing in yourself not only helps you stay sharp and competitive, but also keeps you motivated and excited about growing your wealth. Pay yourself first. The author admonishes readers to save at least 10% of their income for future investments and emergencies, putting themselves first before anything else. This strategy will not only help build an emergency fund but will also force one to make decisions that prioritize the future over instant gratification. Spend less than you earn. Living within one's means is essential to build a secure financial future. Developing healthy spending habits now will ultimately lead to greater financial security and freedom down the road. By living on less than one earns, one can save enough money to invest later. Following these 3 principles will help develop financial wisdom like the richest man in Babylon. A sound foundation for anyone looking to become wealthy through sensible investing and wise decisions about their money. The Richest Man in Babylon teaches us that, while it might seem like an insurmountable task to become wealthy, the path to wealth is within reach, so long as you know how to follow the rules. The most valuable lessons we can learn from this book are that we should live within our means, save money, and think of wealth building as a discipline. No matter your current financial situation, it is important to remember that wealth comes from diligence, not luck. Set yourself up for success by developing your discipline and remember that a part of all you earn is yours to keep. The Richest Man in Babylon will help you along the way. Thanks for watching.